Are you Christian? I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
What denomination?
I'm an original Quran only Christian. So it's a Christian that believes in the original Quran before it got tampered with. So these are Christians that believe that the Quran was actually a real book, that Muhammad was a disciple of Jesus that spread the gospel in Arabia, and that Uthman, when he burned certain copies, that's when the original got corrupted, and now we have this issue of these different Qurans.
So why is there differences in the teachings of Muhammad when it comes to the Bible? For example, the Pharaoh being a king or the Pharaoh being a pharaoh. Why are there those corrections in the Quran?
So the parts that are different, those are the parts that Uthman corrupted and interpolated. How we can see the truth, what agrees with the Bible, that's been corrupted for sure.
What it sounds like is you've taken the Muslim standpoint on Christians and you flipped it and you said, this is what we're going to do to you. And we're going to try our best to prove the opposite.
Chad, that's exactly what this is. Everything that I just told you was fallacious. It's absolutely ridiculous. The method is ridiculous. It's ahistorical, right? It just makes no sense. And so this is exactly what I did. I just flipped roles, Chad. What you go through, that little confusion, that's exactly what Christians go through every single day when they converse with Muslims. When they say, oh yeah, we believe in the original Bible, but the one you have has been corrupted. But there's some truth in it. Well, how do you know what the truth is? Oh, well, whatever agrees with the Quran, that's the part that's good. What disagrees with the Quran, that's corrupted.
Methodology is simple because what Muslim scholars do is they say, hey, we've authenticated the Quran to be preserved 100%.
Many Muslims grow up not knowing anything outside of the Hafs tradition, and they don't get exposed to the idea that there are other reading traditions and that there are Quranic variants. I have heard some preachers that do say that there's only one reading or one Quran. I would say that falls under the umbrella of like lies to children. When you're the beginning student of knowledge, you learn to simply memorize what your teachers say. When you do a deep dive is when things get very, very awkward and difficult.
So the scholars that you guys look up to, who told you since you guys were little kids, there's only one Quran, doesn't change at all, it's the same. That's what they say. It's the lie.